Theodore sighed and carried baby John up to the nursery to change his diaper. Baby John was delighted by the attention of his young babysitter. He chuckled and grinned as placed him on the changing table, removed the wet diaper, wiped him off, and re-diapered him. Theodore put baby John's pacifier back in his mouth and picked him up again when something on the changing table caught his eye. It was a plastic jar full of pacifiers. He stopped and looked at the jar for a minute before gathering his courage to take one from the jar. Surely one would not be missed out of so many. He'd try it tonight when everyone was asleep. Theodore tucked the pacifier in his pocket and took baby John back down to the family room. When Rose returned, she found them watching cartoons on TV. She asked to help her and he put baby John in his playpen and hastened to give her a hand. When they finished, Rose turned to thank him for his help and saw the wet spot on the front of his trousers. "Oh dear," she said in mock surprise. "Are you having accidents during the day, too?" Rose looked down at his pants and realized that he had forgotten to change them after he had changed baby John. Theodore stammered and said, But it wasn't me. It was JJ. He was sitting on my lap and his diaper leaked. I just changed him." "Really?" Rose chuckled and said, "I believe you. I was just teasing. It's happened to me, too. Why don't you go up and get changed so I can get those pants in the wash before the stain sets?" Theodore hurried up the stair and changed clothes quickly. As he was leaving his room with the wet pants in his hand, he suddenly remembered the pacifier in the front pocket. He ducked back into the room and took out the pacifier and hid it in the large seam in the bottom of the curtain at the head of the bed. "Perfect," he thought as he smoothed the curtain back in place. Mrs. Fields would never think to look for anything there.